Welcome to the channel, and I thank you for tapping in with your boy. Heads up for all the sports bettors in the community, we will be rolling out an additional feature with our free daily sports bets. If you want to get to the bag, fan, definitely stay tuned. All right, let's get straight to it, man. Recently, in an interview on the Kevin O'Connor podcast, Markief Morris, twin brother of Markief Morris, who was traded to the Lakers with Luka, confirmed what many of us already suspected. LeBron James not only knew about the trade involving Anthony Davis, but he may have lit the fire. It's hard for me to believe that these guys came up with this all on their own without any input from the face of the league the last 20 plus years. Yet, when asked about it, LeBron, he stood in front of the cameras, looked us in the eye, and said he was blindsided. He said he didn't find out until he was at dinner with his family. Huh?
Saturday night. Well, my emotions all over the place. Obviously, we had just come off a big win, huge win in the Garden. I was out. I mean, you got some report. I was out with my family at dinner and got the news. And first time I heard it, I thought it was for sure fake. Thought it was a hoax. People messing around, whatever. But then when AD called me, AD FaceTimed me, and I talked to him for quite a while. And even when I got off the phone with him, it still didn't seem real, and it still pretty much didn't seem real until saw Luka today, and then I saw the clip of AD at the Dallas shoot-around. That's when it finally hit me like, this is real.
Now let me ask you this. How does this happen, fam? How does the face of the franchise, the man who's known for controlling every aspect of his team, certainly not know about a move this big? You don't need to be a basketball insider to know that nothing happens on a LeBron James team without his approval. Nothing. So why lie? Why deny it? Why front? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. Is this the man we are supposed to trust and bow down to, fam? But listen, don't take my word for it. Listen to it for yourself. Markief Morris seems to inadvertently mention LeBron's role, but not in a malicious way, in a common sense type of context. Make sure you stick around, fam. I got a couple questions I need to ask you and LeBron fans when we come back.
As well. Your brother Markief got traded there.
Yeah.
What was the reaction between you guys when you found that out?
Crazy story, man. We just so happened to be on the phone late night one day. You know, we've talked a lot. You know what I mean? We talk basketball, we talk sports, we talk our podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we do sports betting a lot. Not NBA, but college, you know, NFL. So, you know, we were just going over the games or like nightly thing. He just landed or whatever. And just this particular night, we just was chopping it up about hoop. And I'm like, man, like, how y'all doing over there in Dallas? Like, you think y'all gonna make any trades? And that was crazy because that was the real conversation. I'm like, you think y'all gonna do something? And I'm not gonna tell you who he said was gonna get traded, but he like, yeah, it's going X, Y, and Z. Those guys, they gonna get traded. That's what they looking at. You know, we're looking to upgrade. And for some reason, he just took like a pause and he like, bro, the GM just texted me. I'm like, he just texted you. What did he say? He like, no, this can't be real. And I'm like, what happened? So he told me like, basically, you know, he's been traded. So I'm like, you've been traded? Like, how? Why? To who? Like, why would they even trade you? You're not playing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody knew the leadership that he brought to Dallas. So it was like, it didn't even make sense, right? So he like, just let me give you a call back. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now I'm sitting there with my wife, and I'm like, damn, they just traded Keith. I think he might retire, actually. Because he was telling me, like, man, I can't do this no more. Like, he just bought a house in Dallas, right? So he was just doing that, and he was just like, man, it's just too much at this point. I'm not even playing. It's like I'm almost babysitting at this point. So he was like, I'm done. I don't even care where I'm going to. 3 minutes later, he called me back. He said, bro, Luka Doncic has just been traded. And I'm like, what the can I curse?
Yeah, you can
I'm
curse.
like, what the how is Luka Doncic traded? Like, does that even make sense? So now, when he said the Lakers, I said, you going to the Lakers, right? He said, hell yeah, I'm going to Lakers. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, you might just have won another championship. Like, literally, you really might just have won a championship. And the part about it that I think a lot of people don't see is that Keith and Luka has a really good relationship, like a really good relationship. So I think that they probably noticed that and they wanted, Luka to feel better, to go into a new place where you have somebody that's been a teammate. Also, Dorian Finney-Smith, he's been a teammate of him. And then Max Kleber, he's been injured, so no one really talking about him. I think the dynamic of that really helped, and also Keith played there. So the Lakers really wanted him to come. Brian asked for him to come. So it was like the dynamic, once I sat and back and thought about it, I was like, it actually might help your career now. It might give you a breath.
Brian asked for him to come, so Brian asked for him to come, so
Brian asked for him to come. So it was like the dynamic, once I sat and back and thought about it, I was like, it actually might help your career now. It might give you a breath.
All right, now that you heard it, let's talk about what this really means. And let's be real. This isn't just about the trade. It's about what it represents and how it happened. Feel me? It reminds me of a gold digger, fam. As long as you get into the bag, she will love you to death. But don't lose your job. Don't let the market crash, because she will leave your ass for the next man with the quickness. Anthony Davis gave everything for LeBron. He left New Orleans. He put his body on the line. He endured endless criticism, all to help LeBron win another chip. And what does he get in return? A knife in the back, man. Betrayal, disrespect, and the worst part, LeBron sits up there and pretends like he had no clue. He lets AD take the fall while he protects his own image. See, and this is what frustrates so many fans that love their game more than they love the player, because it's just not the betrayal, it's the hypocrisy, right? LeBron always acts like he's just a player. He has no say in the decisions. But we know better. We've seen the pattern before. Kyrie Irving running out of Cleveland because he was tired of being in LeBron's shadow and all the malarkey. D-Wade, one of LeBron's closest friends, was traded mid-season without so much as a heads up. Huh? And now Anthony Davis, the man who helped LeBron secure his fourth or his half a championship bubble ring, is treated like he's the overused couch that's no longer in style. Let me ask you a question, fam. Is this what a GOAT does? Here's the thing about leadership. It's not just about stats. It's not just about rings. It's about integrity as well. It's about loyalty. A true leader takes responsibility for their actions, yes? A true leader doesn't lie to protect their image. A true leader doesn't betray the people who have sacrificed everything for them. LeBron's actions show us what? One thing. His loyalty ends where his legacy begins. When it comes to protecting his image, nothing else matters. Not his teammates, not his fans, not even the truth. Wow. And that's why this is so ugly. Because as fans, we want to believe in our heroes. We want to believe that a man that we call king is more than just a good player. We want to believe he's a great leader. But how can you believe this when the evidence says otherwise? You can't. And this brings us to the ultimate comparison. He can have the number, he could do Space Jam, but he's no Michael Jordan, man. Because when we talk about the greatest players of all time, it's not just about the talent. It's about the leadership. It's about how you uplift your teammates. And when you look at Jordan, the difference is night and day. Don't get fooled. Jordan never stabbed Scottie Pippen in the back. Scottie stabbed him in the back. He didn't manipulate trades or play innocent. He didn't throw his teammates under the bus when things got tough. Jordan went to war with his teammates. He made them better. He held them accountable. Yes. All right? But he never betrayed them. He never lied to the media to protect his image. This is what a leader does. That's what greatness looks like. So let me ask you this. can you LeBron fans honestly say the same thing about your king? Can you honestly now, don't lie to yourself. Can you honestly say that LeBron's leadership compares to Jordan's? Because from where I'm standing, the gap isn't just wide, it's unbridgeable, fam. At the end of the day, this isn't just about Anthony Davis. And again, it's not just about the trade. It's about what this says about LeBron James as a leader, as a teammate, and as a basketball icon. If LeBron lies about this, what else has he lied about? What else is he willing to lie about? He went on Pat McAfee's show and was lying his ass off. If he betrays AD, who's next? Where's the integrity? Where's the loyalty? It's about doing the right thing, even when it's uncomfortable, fam. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Is this who you look at? Is this your king? Is this the man that you guys call GOAT? Please, let me know in the comments, because this conversation isn't over. And if you're still defending LeBron after this, I have just one question for you. Why? The evidence is right in front of your eyes, but for some reason, why do you refuse to look? This is not Halloween. It's not a snake dressed up as LeBron James. It's LeBron James being who he is. With that being said, I have another question for LeBron fans. We tend to support people who embody the values we believe in. Is this who you are? Are these the values that you operate and live by, fam? Real talk. I don't ever remember Jordan lying to his fans. I don't ever remember Jordan throwing his teammates under the bus. I don't remember Jordan having to manipulate the media, teams, or disrespecting past legends for the sake of trying to convince the people that he was the greatest. And if he did, show me. Where's your proof, fam? If I bench a 300-pound bar 6 times with no spotter, and then you come and sit down after me and bench a 300-pound bar 4 times with 1 or 2 spotters, can you really consider yourself stronger than me? I did it more times with no help. You did it less times with a lot of help. Somebody please explain to me, how are we on the same level, fam? And if I'm Anthony Davis, this summer, I'm getting my shit together. I'm getting my teammates together with Kyrie Irving, and we are working out like a psychopath on our mission to destroy all my NBA ops, on our mission to destroy LeBron and Luka every time we match up, on our mission to win 2-3 more chips, to prove I wasn't the problem. Is AD built like that? I don't know. Listen, LeBron James is a loving father and a loving husband, without a question. That's what I see from afar. Who he is as a man off the court, we all embrace. Who he is when it comes to being a competitor and trying to be the GOAT and his basketball integrity, like, seriously, is this what a GOAT looks like? Is this what you believe in? Get in the comments, fam, and empty the freaking clip. Tell the world and let them know how you feel about the king. Is he a liar? Or is he the greatest basketball player of all time that others should follow? Huh? On your way out, if you enjoyed the video, if you could be so kind and tap the like button and help the channel out, we would so much appreciate it. And if you want to be part of the fam, listen, go ahead and subscribe and be first to get this work when it drops. Till the next video, keep it real with yourself first. I love you, be safe, and God bless.